Is Dr. Google now better? So let me know if you can hear me clearly. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. So I'm going to share with you some of the things that your doctor will do for you or can do for you that your AI doctor will not be able to do. I'm sure you'd like to know. Okay, so I started talking about the emotional side, the social aspect. There's no artificial intelligence that can really touch the feelings of any man. I can feel, I can talk about the experience, I can relate. You know, there are some doctors that have actually been in certain places, experienced certain things that they can, of course, describe in their own way, you know, their own experience relating to that particular thing or condition. Okay. If somebody is talking about a headache, there are doctors who have experienced that and knows how having a headache, what it means, and how disturbing it could be. Okay, I'm not sure your AI doctor to Google can really relate with that. Okay, because it's not it's not living, it's not feeling. All right, so that aspect is very important. You want a doctor that has probably experienced or know somebody that has experienced what you are having currently, and that way may be able to help you if he has been able to help others or knows or has enough information to know about people that have been managed in such a manner and then apply that appropriately on a personal note to you. Okay, so that's one very important thing you need to know. Okay, one of the other things that your doctor Google will not be able to do is to be able to see you, see your expression, even uh, while consulting with you. You know, I'm not sure how many artificial intelligence medical platforms are available. When I mean, what I mean by that is like the Google, you know, the different search engines, the AI, ChatGPT, you know, does ChatGPT ask for your face, you know, facial expression, or look at you while you are expressing your symptoms? I'm not sure. Okay. I use ChatGPT. I have information, Copilot, different or other artificial intelligence. But the fact is that even with the subscription, I'm not sure, you know, how much your artificial intelligence doctor can relate with you as you describe your symptoms. Okay, so you may be asked to input your symptoms. It may, oh, I need to get this pronunciation. Help me here. Amaya, Amaya the princess. Hello, Amaya. Thank you for joining in. Welcome to the live. Thank you for uh, the likes. Thank you. We can have more likes. Thank you, everyone who is just joining in. Please double tap, double tap, double tap. If you want me to be coming up more or showing up more, please give your support to the channel and let me be encouraged, okay, to do more. There's a lot already that has been done, but there's more to come. So let me know that you're available. You know, whenever I'm coming live, I want to be sure that at least one person is showing up so that we can uh, fulfill or maximize the time. Okay. So thank you everyone who is just joining in. We started discussion on the question. Our topic is Dr. Google now better than your doctor? You want to share your experience with us? Let's know in the chat. Is Dr. Google better? Okay. Some people may not be enjoying their doctor at this time. Okay. May not be providing them with the best they need. But there are many doctors all over the world and you have access. Google can even help you to identify the kind of doctor that you need. Okay. Of course, you can get a referral as needed. So I've just made clear that your AI doctor cannot connect with your feelings, cannot see your facial expression when talking about a particular symptom or situation. You know, I've been in consulting rooms. By the way, for those who don't know, I'm a medical doctor. And I've been in the consulting room where we just started talking about symptom, a particular symptom, the headache, sleeplessness, and then, just looking at the expression, observing that this person is also looking withdrawn, looking depressed, and then begin to connect things and begin to find out that there is a relationship problem, maybe social problem, relationship at work, relationship with spouse, relationship with a child, different challenges that people have and that may be affecting their health. So that headache was not a headache from malaria, if you're on this side, it's not just a headache from not eating well, it was a headache that was originating from stress. Okay, so that was a social stress factor. So you need to understand that your Google may not be able to see all this. So that's why you need to engage with your doctor. You need to be seen by a doctor. Whether it's virtual, of course, virtual can go as far, but if you have the possibility of having a direct encounter, communication with your doctor physically, then why don't you do that? It's very important. Some people have allowed some symptoms to go on for weeks, for months, even for years, that if they are just taking that step, that bold step of interacting with a doctor, things would have changed earlier for better. Okay, so if you want a change of experience, if you want to go beyond just getting information to having impact and a positive impact at that, then you need to engage with your doctor. You need to engage with your doctor. Very important. I'm sure there are people here that understand what I'm talking about. So if you are there and you really understand, please let me know in the chat. Amaya the Princess, thank you for joining in. If you are yet to subscribe to the channel, please subscribe. Just click on the three dots in the corner of your screen, and then you see the subscribe button or the subscription icon. You can also like this live. Some people have done so. So you just double tap on your screen, or you also see the like button or icon. Then you will be giving your support, and you can see maybe a goal or something that you can give your support in terms of super chats, super sticker, and the rest. Okay, so we're still talking about mental health. That's going to be a focus on this channel for this month, be a major part of our discussions. Okay, a lot of people are going through mental stress. Some people have even become mentally disoriented, mentally unstable, and it's not funny because of the information they are getting from Dr. Google, okay, or ChatGPT. All right. Thank God for artificial intelligence these days. It can even help you to clarify or make it clear that the information being provided, as I'm doing right now, is general information, but for you as an individual, you need to engage with your doctor. You need to see a doctor for proper evaluation and your personalized care for your own condition. So this is very important. It's very important. So one more thing that I'm going to share, as we move on, we'll take a break and then we'll come back again later to continue on this discussion on, is Dr. Google now better than your doctor? Okay, that's the question. All right, so that one has to do with physical examination. Physical examination. There are times that, of course, I do virtual consultations, so I'm able to see, interact, communicate with my client or patient. But there are times that it just has to be that physical contact, means general examination needs to be done. Need to check your eyes, check your ears, as the case may be, check your mouth, examine areas that are important to be checked based on what I'm suspecting as diagnosis, for the complaints that you are giving. So no artificial intelligence or Google cannot actually help you with that. So that's one more reason why you need to place value on your communication or your interaction with your doctor. Okay, so Google cannot replace your doctor. Google has all the information, but Google may not have your own information. Google may have all the available information on the test. In fact, we tell you about the risk of doing this test and not doing that test, and provide you with all those information. Even though your doctor may not have all the time to give you all the details, okay, but that simple encounter, those short encounters, interaction with your doctor, the communication, the history taking, the examination, these are important parts to making a diagnosis. So if you are going to get your diagnosis correctly, it's not by Googling. Google can give you ideas, can give you the differential diagnosis. That's what we call them. But your doctor can help you to save a lot of time by coning down and identifying your own diagnosis, making that right diagnosis clinically, and then necessary tests. Google can ask you to do all kinds of tests, but your doctor, based on the line of thoughts in terms of the diagnosis, can help you to maximize your funds to only do the needful test. Okay, so can you see how Google can help and how Google cannot replace your doctor? Let me know what you think in the chat. I'd like to know, those who have been following, please let me know what you think in the chat before we take a break and we'll come back again. All right, so as soon as you get the notification, remember to join in. It promises to be an interesting series. We keep talking about your health. Your health is your wealth, and a very important one at that. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the third like. Well appreciated. Thank you for the like. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad to have you all joining in, and I hope to be a bit more consistent, like I usually say. Engaged in a lot of clinical work, so sometimes it looks like, oh, I'm not really showing up. But if you have been observant, I have a number of new videos on the channel, and if you have not watched those videos, you are wrong. Okay. Now, because those videos are there for you, I provided those information, why people wake up frequently to urinate at night, why you still feel sleepy even after sleeping, why you feel tired after sleeping. So why why is a man not able to perform when it comes to intimacy? These are very important areas that you need to know, and so it's important to keep following. So subscribe to the channel and let's connect. Okay, Mary Soul. Welcome, Mary Soul. Thank you for joining in. Where are you watching from, Mary Soul? Thank you for engaging. Mary Soul, it's 5:56 a.m. here in Nigeria. So what time is it in your location? At Mary Soul. It's 5:57 a.m. Okay. Yeah, from Los Angeles in the United States of America. Yes, Great America. Thank you, Marisol, for joining in. Please subscribe to my channel. Let's connect, and I'm sure we can get to know ourselves better. Thank you, Amaya, for subscribing. Okay, why did you say wow? Marisol, you're a content creator? Are you a content creator? Oh, thank you for subscribing, Marisol. I know it should be around 11 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., or even close to 12 a.m. The United States. Is that it? Please confirm that. So I hope you will check on our available videos on the channel. A lot of videos on reproductive health, on mental health, and you know different areas of our health. Done videos on hypertension, diabetes, videos on sleep. Some very important discussions we've been having on this channel. Mr. John Ngera. Hello, John. Welcome to the live. Thank you for joining in. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from, John Ngera? So please subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Oh, okay. You mean John Ngera is no longer here? Oh, okay. No problem. Okay, so you can see. All right, Tom Counts. You need advice on what? Advice on what? What do you need advice on? What you need else? Very good. Thank you. Marisol is asking also, what do you need? Okay, what aspect of health? John Ans. Are you a gamer? You love games? I can see. clips. So you post your clips. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining in. Next time we meet again. Okay, see you. Bye for now.